Welcome to Fixer Uppers, the Capital Wasteland edition. On this episode, we will take a look at two up-and-coming settlements, Sanctuary and Hangman's Alley. First up is Sanctuary in the northwestern part of the Commonwealth. This town was a quaint neighborhood before the war, but after the blast it became nothing but a few butterflies and a Mr. Handy robot. But the infamous Lone Wanderer changed all of that. Apparently she lived here before the war and wanted to restore the town to its former glory. You can read more about the Lone Wanderer's background in Miss Piper Wright's stellar interview in Public Occurrences for more details. Now here we are coming up to it. You'll know you're in the right area when you see two bodies, one human and one canine, right before the dilapidated bridge. You'll also see some rather intimidating defenses, but don't worry, they're just for the raiders. Now as you come up, just ignore this wire. You'll find that you can walk right through it. On the right, we have a fantastic cooking station set up, complete with nearby mut fruit and other plants that can help you make vegetable starches, soups, and all sorts of roasts. As we continue up, we see several artillery stations set up. If you're ever in trouble near Sanctuary, don't be afraid to shoot off a flare gun. The Minutemen will be right along to help you. The Minutemen are a shining example of how the Commonwealth is getting back on its feet. They are named after the Minutemen from the Revolutionary War, who were willing to protect their fellow citizens at a minute's notice. Let's speak to one of them now.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Charming. On the right, we see a teleportation device. This will take you straight to the heart of the Institute. Isn't that fancy? And in the very center of town, coming up, you will see a bustling shopping center with literally every shop that there is to offer. That must really keep the people happy. Take note of the clinic here. If you're ever wounded, come on through and they will patch you right up. Now speaking of people, let's find some settlers to interview to ask about their life here. Ma'am, what do you think about the settlement?
I don't know what we're going to do.
Alright, that doesn't make any sense in regards to the question I asked, but that's okay. Let's ask another settler. As you can see, they have some grills and some other fun things in the yard.
The world's always gonna have tyrants.
You'll find in the Commonwealth, people tend to say random things that don't seem at all related to anything going on around you. You'll find that's quite normal. Let's see, any other settlers that we can talk to here? Oh, we have someone on the ready. Now, raiders used to be quite the problem here, but after setting up several turrets and defenses, it is no longer an issue for these people. Oh, and there's Trash Can Carla. Trash Can Carla stops by every once in a while. Ah, Mama Murphy, what do you think about this wonderful town?
I look like a proper home, thanks to you.
Thank you, Mama Murphy. In general, just ignore anything Mama Murphy says. She is typically on drugs. We also have a chemistry station. We have several suits of power armor. And with that, I give you Sanctuary. Next we will go to Hangman's Alley, which is actually in the heart of Boston, or former Boston as I should say. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel because running would take up most of the allotted 10 minutes that I have. Now as we wait to arrive, I'd like to thank our sponsor Nuka-Cola. Not only do their caps provide currency in this post-apocalyptic era, but their product is so outstanding that it has stood the test of time, over 200 years. I will also remark that it is quite astounding how these people have managed to build their settlements. I never would have imagined that one could take pencils, typewriters, and coffee cups to make houses and defense systems. Simply genius. Now, I will warn you that Hangman's Alley is quite notable because the settlement is completely and utterly defiant of the laws of physics. You will see several strange things. I urge you not to become afraid. See a turret suspended in midair, wires going directly through structures. Now, Hangman's Alley does not have a lot of space on the ground, so these ingenious people decided, why build across when we can build up? Directly in the center is a structure that completely defies the laws of physics, or lack of structure, as I should call it. Let's take a look inside. Lots of windows, beds. This settlement can comfortably accommodate 15 to 20 people. From here, the people can listen to the screams of raiders and super mutants from the comfort and safety of above-ground residents. With that, let's talk to one of the residents here.
I can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Tragic.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Excellent.
Easy living? This ain't.
And with that, we conclude our exclusive look at the two most impressive settlements in the Commonwealth Wasteland. Please join us on our next episode of Fixer Uppers, where we flip the desolate and swampy area of the Murkwater construction site and turn it into a fun and hip resort. Until next time.